Hi friends, it's Josao here again with another tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you the difference between a cross margin and that of isolated margin. Okay, you can use this in what? Binance, you can use this in Bybit, KuCoin and other exchanges. But for this video, I'm going to use my Bybit, alright, to show you. If you don't have a Bybit account, kindly ensure to check the link in the description of this video and create one. It is totally free. Using my link is going to give you a 10% on all your trading fee discount. Okay, so now let's say you have your Bybit account and you are verified. So you are just going to come to the bottom here where you see derivative. Okay, derivative trading is also called futures trading. If you don't know how to do derivative or futures trading, you can basically check my Bybit playlist. I explain on how you can basically start to use the derivative or futures trading. Okay, and a whole lot of other videos are also available. If you also want to know how to use futures trading on the Binance exchange, kindly also check my Binance playlist. So now this is what the derivative page. Okay, this is where you enter your trade. But if you already know about this, we know that you need to select what? Your margin. Margin in simple explanation is what? The money in which you put, alright, into a trade. Don't forget, derivative of futures trading is what? You predicting the price of what? Future contract. Okay? You predicting the price of what? Future contract. For example, let's say you are supposed to pay for something $1,000. Alright? And they say what? Okay, out of the $1,000, you are supposed to just put $100. So that is what? Your margin. Okay? So now let's come again. Let's see what next. Now if you go, you are going to select, there are three types of what? Margin, but for the sake of this tutorial, as a beginner and intermediate trader, we are going to talk about two. You tab in here. The first type of margin is called what? Isolated margin. As you can see, this margin is for what? Regular users. Okay, regular beginner users, and this is what I will advise you to use as a beginner. The second type is called what? The cross margin, which is also good for beginner users. And the last one is the portfolio margin. This one is basically for what? Professional derivative traders. So I will not advise you to use this at all. Otherwise, you are going to lose a whole lot of cash. Okay, so now let's come to this one. Now to select this, you basically what? Isolated, you tap confirm. Okay, as you can basically see from my account balance, I have about 6 USDT, which is equivalent to $6. All right, which I'm going to use to explain this one. All right, I'm not going to explain how to place a trade. I already have a video. You can check the link in the description, or you can watch my Bybit playlist for you to know how to do that. For this tutorial, I'm only explaining about what? The isolated and cross margin. So now, what do we mean by isolated? Now we have selected what? Isolated margin. Okay, you are seeing from here. And you want to select what? Your leverage. Alright, you want to select your leverage. Leverage is what? A borrowed fund. Okay, so different what? Cryptos basically have different leverage. For Bitcoin in the Bybit exchange, you can basically select leverage of 1 to what? 100. Okay, so you can select whatever you want, or you can just what? Enter the amount here. Okay, you can just enter the amount you want to enter. Yeah, let's say you want to do what? 30. You can basically just what? Do 30. But if you are a beginner, I will advise you to keep your leverage for what? 1 is to what? 10 at least. Okay, for 1 is to 10, because the higher the leverage, it means what? The higher the risk. So I'll keep mine as 10. So this basically means whatever money you are putting, all right, you are just going to multiply by the leverage. So now let's say I want to enter for BTC. Okay, I want to enter for BTC. So now I'm going to enter market price. Okay, you already know what a market price is. If you don't know what the video, you are going to understand everything. So now I want to enter like $100. Okay, so out of this $100, I'm supposed to put what? $7. Okay, so now I can't enter $100. So for this, let's say if I can put what? $30, or I can put 50. Let's say $50. Okay, so we can put what? $50, or let's say 90. 90 requires us to put we need to put one that reaches our account balance. So what I'll do, let's use another coin. Let's use Ethereum. Okay, let's use Ethereum. So let's say we want to use what? 100. So it still requires us to put cost. Okay, so this is good then. So now, for out of this $100, $50, sorry, you are only supposed to put 3.77. Okay, 3.77. That's basically what you need. So this is what your margin. Okay, and out of this your $6 at the top, you are only going to put 3.77 to enter what? This trade. You are only going to put this to what? Enter this trade. 3.77. So you can set your TPSL and all. Now we are using isolated. What does this mean? Now let's say I want to what? Basically like go for what? Long or buy. Okay, so now we are basically what? In the trade. Okay, we have entered the trade. This is not a demo, this is what? A live trade. So now you already know this is what? Your entry price, the price at which you enter. This is the current market price. When you say long, you are basically saying what? The price is going to what? Move to the upside. Okay, so we enter at 3,732. Now the market is 3,732.85. Okay, so if you are basically what? Longing, you are saying what? The market is going to what? Go up. So now, what do isolated do in this case? You see this estimated liquidation price. This is the price which what? The market is going to reach. You are saying Ethereum is going to what? Pump to the upside. But it's in case it continues to what? Drop. It drops to what? $3,377. Alright? Your account is going to what? The money which you put, which is what? This $3. If you press, you are going to see this amount. Okay? You are going to see this your margin. This one here is what? The margin. Okay, this is your margin. So if in case you are basically saying what? The price of Bitcoin, Ethereum is supposed to go up, but it reaches down, it drops to this what? Your liquidation price from 7,332 that you enter, it drops to what? $3,377. You are going to lose what? This your 3.75 USDT. You are going to lose that if you are using isolated. Okay, if you are using isolated, this is what is going to what? Happen. Okay, this is what you are going to happen. Currently we are what? Losing. We are down -0.00 because we said the market what? The price of Ethereum was supposed to go high. Okay, was supposed to increase. Now we are down -1% and all. So this is basically what we mean by what? The isolated margin. Okay, this is what we mean by isolated margin. So I'm going to close this trade. We are running at loss, but I'll close this trade. Then now let's come back here. Now we are going to use cross margin. For you to use cross margin, all you need to do is what? Come to this particular area again, tab this area, and you move and you confirm cross. Now we are going to go for what? We are going to use this same process again, but this time let's say we are going to what? Sell. Okay, you tab in sell. What does this basically mean? This basically means you are saying the price of what? This is your entry price and this is what? The current market price. You are saying the price of Ethereum is going to what? Drop. So you enter at 3,728.99. But now the current market price is 3,000, all right, 700 and what? 31. So the market is what? Moving up. That's why you are saying -0.00. Okay. So now if you look here, firstly, whenever you use like cross margin, your liquidation price is going to be far away. Okay, it's going to be far away. So now they are saying, you are saying the market is going to drop, but in case, all right, this particular Ethereum reaches to $4,311, you are going to not only lose what? Your margin, you are going to lose what? Your entire account. If you tap, you are going to see this is what? Our margin. This is our margin. Okay, now what is going to happen if ever price continue to move to the upside, it reaches 4,311, you are going to lose this margin and you are going to lose what? All the money in your account remain, including what? This balance. You are going to lose everything. Everything is going to be what? Wiped out. Everything is going to be what? Wiped out completely. if it reaches what, this 4,311 when you are using cross. But when you are using isolated, only the margin is going to be what, wiped out. Only your margin is going to be wiped out, which is what, this one. This 3.75 is the only one that you are going to lose. But when you are using cross, all the account is going to be wiped out. Now you might want to ask, what is the advantage of using cross margin? Cross margin basically pushes what, the liquidation price very far away. So now you see this is the current market price is 3,734. So by the time it reaches 4,311, it's very far. But for isolated, your what, liquidation price is very close. But for cross, the liquidation price is very far. Okay, it's very far away, which means you have a lot of breathing space for your trade to play out. Okay, but for isolated, you don't have lot. As soon as it's like, let's say you enter at $10 and you are saying the market is going to go down, and if the market drops to like what, $8, you are going to what, lose your margin. But for cross margin, let's say you enter at $8, you are saying that you are longing, the market is going to move up. So your liquidation price might be at $11, $12. So you see the distance from 8. Market have to move to 9, 10, 11 before it reaches 12. So in case you lose the trade, it's reached that particular liquidation price, you are going to lose your entire account. So for beginners, I will advise you to use what, isolated margin instead of what, using the cross margin. Okay, so now we are in what, 0.47. You can just start bidding, then you are going to what, see this trade. Okay, probably you might be seeing what, people using this one and all. So you can basically what, use this particular what, trade. Okay, you can use this to share in your community and everything. Okay, so now we are in profit. We mentioned that what, the price of what, Ethereum is going to drop. We entered at 3,000. This is our entry price. Don't forget this. This is what, our entry price. And now this is the current market price. We entered at 3,728.99, but now the market what is 3,725. We are saying it's going to drop. As long as it drops, you make money. But if it goes up, you are losing money. When you say short, you are selling. You are saying the market is going to go down. When you are longing, you are saying the market is going to go up. So if you want to know how to do what, derivative trading step by step, all right, for you to understand this chart and everything you are seeing here, check the playlist, my Bybit playlist. You are going to see. If you also want to use what, Binance, you can also what, buy Binance playlist. I have explained everything you need to know. If you find value in this tutorial, it's going to make my day. If you subscribe, if you have not, like this video, share this video, and if you have any question, please don't hesitate. Drop them in the comment section. I will respond within 24 hours. Stay blessed, guys. This is all I have for you. And if you are interested in getting free signals, kindly use the link in the description. Join my Telegram community. If you want to learn crypto for free for complete 1 month and Forex, you can also reach out to me by Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter at Sesay Concepts, and you are going to join our community. You are going to get 1 month free training and a whole lot of other materials. Stay blessed, guys. See you in upcoming tutorials. Peace.